Today, we aren't just looking at data, we're simulating the universe. From the ghost-like smoke of aerogel to the star-crushing density of a neutron star, we are about to push the limits of digital matter at room number 29. Our journey begins at the edge of existence. Aerogel. They call it frozen smoke, a nanoporous silica structure that is 99.8% trapped air. A single liter weighs a mere 0.002 kilograms. It is a ghost in your hands, yet it is the ultimate shield used by NASA to endure the fiery breath of the cosmos. Stepping up to 0.05 kilograms per liter, we find styrofoam. This is expanded polystyrene, a labyrinth of air bubbles trapped in a plastic cage. It is light enough to drift on the wind, but its legacy is eternal, taking over 5 centuries to vanish from the Earth. At 0.24 kilograms per liter, we meet the first organic champion, cork. This subereous tissue from the oak tree is a master of buoyancy. It is naturally hydrophobic, chemically programmed to repel rot and water, keeping the world's finest vintages safe for decades. Now the metals arrive. Lithium. At 0.53 kilograms per liter, it is the lightest solid element. It is a silver paradox, a metal that floats on water. But do not be fooled by its weight. It is chemically volatile, ready to ignite into a violent crimson flame the moment it touches a drop of moisture. We descend into the deep cold. Liquid nitrogen. Chilled to minus 196 degrees Celsius, it weighs 0.81 kilograms per liter. This isn't just a liquid, it's a cryogenic weapon, capable of turning living tissue into brittle glass in a heartbeat. The crystal of life. Ice weighs 0.92 kilograms per liter. Because it expands as it freezes, it defies the laws of most matter by floating on its own liquid form. It is the thermal armor of our planet, protecting the dark oceans from the freezing void of winter. Our universal anchor, water. 1 liter weighs exactly 1 kilogram. This is the definition of the metric system, the standard against which all other matter is judged, and the singular requirement for every known form of life in the universe. Slightly denser than water at 1.06 kilograms per liter, we find our own life force, human blood, a complex non-Newtonian plasma flowing with iron-rich hemoglobin. It is the river of life that sustains every thought and every heartbeat. At 1.15 kilograms per liter, we encounter nylon, the first true synthetic polymer. It is a testament to human chemistry, a material stronger than steel by weight, woven into the very fabric of our modern world. A supersaturated amber gold, honey, weighs 1.42 kilograms per liter. It is a biological miracle that never spoils. Archaeologists have uncovered jars of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that remain edible after 3,000 years of silence. Weighing 1.74 kilograms per liter, magnesium is the light bearer. It sits at the heart of chlorophyll, capturing the sun's energy for plants. When pushed, it burns with a blinding ultraviolet intensity that cannot be extinguished by water. This is the clockmaker, cesium. At 0.93 kilograms per liter, this alkali metal is so unstable it melts at just 28 degrees Celsius. Its atomic vibrations are so perfect they define the very length of a human second. The skin of our cities, concrete, weighs 2.4 kilograms per liter. It is a composite aggregate, a man-made stone that provides the crushing strength required to hold back the weight of our greatest skyscrapers. A liquid that forgot how to flow, glass, weighs 2.5 kilograms per liter. It is an amorphous solid, structurally chaotic, yet optically perfect. It is the lens through which we see the stars. Most abundant metal in the Earth's crust, aluminum. At 2.7 kilograms per liter, it is the cornerstone of aviation. Once more precious than gold, it now forms the wings that carry us across the sky. Carbon under pressure, diamond, weighs 3.51 kilograms per liter. Forged 100 miles beneath our feet, its atomic lattice is the hardest configuration allowed by nature. It is the ultimate expression of permanence. At 4.5 kilograms per liter, titanium is the warrior metal. It possesses the highest strength-to-weight ratio of any known metal and is immune to the corrosive hunger of the salt seas. The heart of the world, iron, weighs 7.87 kilograms per liter. It is the final element a star can fuse before it dies. It creates our magnetic shield and flows in our veins, a gift from the core of a supernova. Silver weighs 10.49 kilograms per liter. Beyond its luster lies a technical titan. It is the most electrically and thermally conductive element in existence. The Great Protector. Lead weighs 11.34 kilograms per liter. Soft, dense, and ancient. It is the final wall against radiation, a silent guardian that the Romans once used to build the veins of their empire. A silver liquid that refuses to freeze. Mercury weighs 13.53 kilograms per liter. It is so incredibly dense that a solid iron cannonball will float on its surface as if it were nothing but air. The Titan of energy. Uranium weighs 19.1 kilograms per liter. A single liter of this radioactive metal contains more energy than 1,500 tons of coal. It is the power of the atom personified. The king of metals, gold. At 19.3 kilograms per liter, a single liter is worth over $1 million. Every gram was brought to Earth by the violent impact of meteorites eons ago. At 21.45 kilograms per liter, platinum is the unreactive master. It is so stable it will never tarnish or corrode, making it the only choice for the most delicate medical implants within the human body. We have reached the absolute peak of the natural world, osmium. This is the densest naturally occurring substance in the universe. At 22.59 kilograms per liter, it is twice as heavy as lead and rarer than gold. The forge of stars. At the send of the sun, matter is compressed into a plasma weighing 150 kilograms per liter. Here, gravity is so fierce it forces atoms to fuse, releasing the light that gives us life. When a sun dies, it collapses, a white dwarf. Matter is crushed into a state of electron degeneracy, weighing 1 million kilograms per liter. A single teaspoon would crush a human being instantly. In the crust of a dead star lies nuclear pasta. At 10 trillion kilograms per liter, matter is twisted into shapes of impossible strength. This is the hardest material in the cosmos, 1 billion times stronger than steel. Finally, we reach the endgame, the neutron star. Matter so dense that atoms have ceased to exist, pure neutronium. At 100 trillion kilograms per liter, a single liter of this material weighs as much as Mount Everest. This is the absolute threshold of matter before it vanishes forever into a black hole.